This is Alfriston in East Sussex, one of the oldest continually inhabited villages in Sussex. And this is St Andrew's Church, which is known as the Cathedral of the Downs. So, just going to have a look in and a look round, see what it's like. Looks like it's a pretty little village anyway. The church and the parish of St Andrew.
Look at that, I'm doing it without holding on.
Well, we'll have a walk round first, and then I'll go inside. Yeah, I'll catch you up. Certainly a pretty setting round here. Well, this is a little whiz round the outside of the church. As I said, apparently it's known as the Cathedral of the Downs. Oh, that's pretty much covered the building. Now for a look inside. I'm just going to have a look inside the church. It's St Andrew's Church in Alfriston, East Sussex. The village itself is one of the oldest permanently inhabited villages in Sussex by all accounts. And this church is known as the Cathedral of the Downs. I've done one little video for the outside. Right, let's go back downstairs. Yeah, the Cathedral of the South Downs.
The bells are there, Cliff.
Sorry.
The bells are there.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bit of string there that brings them down.
Yeah.
Rope, I should say, not string.
Enjoy your trip, sir. Something to amuse dying. Have to do these things. Well, I think that's covered most of this inside for anybody that may or may not be interested.
That's it.
That's St Andrew's Church in Alfriston, East Sussex, the Cathedral of the South Downs, and you've got just a pleasant little green with plenty of seating around it for people to chill. Yeah. And just have a little view of what you can see from here. Alfriston's one of the oldest continually inhabited villages in Sussex, along with villages like Bosham and Stenning, particularly, that have been inhabited for a long time. It's quite a pretty little village for what we're seeing of it at the moment. Right, this is the old clergy house in Alfriston. If you ever come to visit, don't do what we did. Come on a weekday, because it's closed and it's only open on Fridays and Saturdays. Trust me not to check it out. It was the first building acquired by the National Trust, I believe. In fact, I think it says so on this sign. Yep, from March to October, it's open from 10:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m, only on Fridays and Saturdays. And it was the first building saved by the nation for the newly formed National Trust on the 16th of April, 1896. Gates padlocked, so you can't even go around and have a proper look at the building. As you can see, the roof's Got a little bit of moss on it, but yeah, don't do what Dumbo here did and just take the chance and come for a visit on the weekday expecting it to be open, because it won't be unless it's a Friday. So this is the Cookmere River. Not terribly wide here. It meanders quite a bit, to be fair. What I've walked along so far have been quite windy. But I'll just take a little clip just for the memories. Yeah. Cookmere River at Alfriston in East Sussex, and you've got St Andrew's Church there, just in the background by the river, which is known as the Cathedral of the Downs, or probably the Cathedral of the South Downs. But anyway, there's a little clip. So we've had a little visit to this village called Alfriston in East Sussex. It's one of the oldest permanently inhabited villages in Sussex, along with villages like Bosham and Stenning, which I probably find slightly more interesting, to be fair. It's quite a pretty village, and there's a lot of walks. It incorporates the South Downs Way, comes through here, and the River Cookmere, or the Cookmere River as it seems to be called. Walks, lots of walks, so if you like walking, it's nice. It has St Andrew's Church, which is known as the Cathedral of the South Downs, I believe. And if you're in the National Trust, or you want to, there's it's not a big place, it's a little cottage.
Only come on Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah. Called the Clergy House, which is National Trust. It was the first property obtained by the National Trust in 1896. But it, as you probably heard my wife shout out, it's only open on Fridays and Saturdays, and we've arrived on a Tuesday. Admittedly, the village was our main point of visiting, but as we just recently joined the trust, we thought we would have a look in the cottage, or the house I should say, the Clergy House, but we couldn't do so. There's a couple of pretty buildings in the village, and there's some pubs and a couple of tea rooms, although the place selling really nice coffee apparently was closed. I would imagine most things are open on Fridays and Saturdays, but yeah, there you are, that's Alfriston.